Dernier Audiobooks. Rebecca and Jade, Choices, by Eleanor Watkins. The book is read by Janet Wilson. Published by Dernier Publishing, P.O. Box 793, Orpington, BR6 1FA. This book is copyright 2017 and unauthorized copying is illegal. All rights reserved. Part 1. The Beginning. Chapter 1. The Clinic. Rebecca. It wasn't the place I'd have chosen to be on a breezy February morning. Through the window a pale winter sun was shining, and I could see a drift of snowdrops under a nearby tree. I looked around the room. Vibrant yellow walls, which I guess were painted that colour to bring a cheery feel. Bright flower pictures of poppies and sunflowers and marigolds, probably chosen for the same reason. I couldn't help feeling that something a bit more soothing, perhaps calm pastel blues or greens, would have been a better choice. I kept fidgeting on the fake leather bench seat, which squeaked embarrassingly every time I moved. A pile of magazines, quite recent ones, not the usual 3-year-old copies you get in most waiting rooms, sat in a neat pile on a little table. They were wasted on me, though. I couldn't have concentrated on a magazine, at that moment, to save my life. All this cheery stuff was not working at all. I glanced around the room again. Not one person looked happy to be there. The dark-haired girl opposite me caught my eye, and I tried to smile in a friendly way, but the smile died on my lips as she just gave me a steely stare and then looked away. She looked about my age, wearing skinny jeans and a pair of silver trainers I'd have died for. The blonde girl in the corner had shrunk into the smallest possible space as though she'd like to hide away, and was hunched up with her chin in her hands. Someone was talking to her. Maybe it was her mother, maybe even a social worker, but I couldn't hear what she said. The girl didn't reply. She just shrugged her shoulders and let her hair fall forward to cover her face. 2 or 3 others, then there was Jade, sharing my blue plastic bench seat, looking as cool as usual, flicking through a fashion magazine, immaculate and relaxed, with long, slim, crossed legs, and one turquoise ballet slipper dangling casually from her coffee-coloured toes with their perfectly polished nails. I shifted in my seat, which squeaked again, and nibbled nervously at my nails. Someone came out of the consulting room, and another name came up on the board. I wondered how much longer before our turn. Jade was eyeing me critically over the page of her magazine. "Stop chewing your nails, Rebecca. It doesn't do anything for your image, you know." I was thankful she'd spoken in a low tone and the others hadn't heard. At least she'd never publicly humiliate me. And after this, I felt we would be friends for life. "Are you sure they'll let us go in together?" I asked, not for the first time. "Course they will. You can always take someone along to a consultation." "Yes, but it's usually a relative, isn't it?" "Doesn't have to be, especially if you don't have any, or don't want them with you. Relatives, I mean. Don't worry, it'll be okay. Relax. Take a chill pill." She flicked over a page and studied an article called Dress to Impress. Jade's future was all planned out. She'd spent a long time on YouTube studying how millionaires had made it big, and had devised a life plan of her own. Good exam grades, then business college, making the right contacts, rising swiftly to the top of the tree, making pots of money and having it all. Successful career, big house, swimming pool, fast cars, exotic holidays. I had no doubts she could do it too. She's a bright girl and knew the score. She thought
Sample complete. Ready to continue?